Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now if you don't know,
Where the hell you been for the last 2 weeks?
I'm about to address that now. If you don't know, I haven't been on my channel recording for a little while now, for about 2 weeks. I did have a little bit of family issues come up, and then I've had to rework a couple things in my business itself. I am slightly changing my name. It's going to be the Mirror Image Organization and not Mirror Image Inc. anymore. I had to do that for EIN purposes, and you will also see a change in my website. Right now, my website is actually down, but it will be back up hopefully by the end of this week, like during the Christmas week. I'm just gonna take time to focus on it because I am reworking it. I am going with another hosting company, so I'm hoping to see some growth within that, and that's why I've just been kind of on a hiatus. So that's pretty much it. I know I said in not the last video, but the video before last, that I was going to make sure I'm on it and post more, and I fell off like right after I said that. But I'm back on it now, and you don't have to worry. We're going strong into the new year, okay? So with that being said, Happy New Year, everyone. I know it's not quite the new year, but I mean, like, we got a week left, so it is pretty much the new year. So today we are talking about New Year's resolutions and why I don't think they're effective. See, every year around this time, my timeline is littered with New Year, new me. Oh, I'm about to be losing weight. Oh, I'm about to cut people off. Oh, I'm about to. No. The problem with New Year's resolutions is that we very rarely follow them through. We get ourselves all hyped up and then we see no results, and then we get defeated for the rest of the year. They usually start to crumble like the end of January, February, or March. Most people don't make it past March with New Year's resolutions. And there are 3 key reasons why I think this is. And the number one reason is they're too broad. A lot of people say, okay, for this New Year's, I'm gonna lose weight. But then they don't break down how they're gonna do that, what is gonna change. Are they gonna change their diet? Are they gonna exercise more? Whatever. They don't break it down into real achievable parts. So it's just a broad idea. I'm gonna stop cursing. But how are you gonna stop cursing? What are your smaller goals that are gonna lead you to the bigger goal of not cursing throughout the year? Like, you can't go cold turkey with something like that if your mouth is like a sailor and everything that comes out of it is trash. You have to slowly and gradually get to a point where you see results. Nobody can just cut anything off cold turkey like that. If you could, most people would. It would be easier to just change whenever. You wouldn't have to wait for the new year. You feel like you have to start the new year differently. It's because it was harder to let go of something last year, and you want to be able to start a different year. But how? Number 2, people don't set realistic goals. And that goes hand in hand with the first one, which is we don't break it down enough. And then once we do, or if we do, we don't set them realistically. If your goal is to lose weight, don't think you're about to go into the gym 5 days a week, work out an hour a day, and you've never worked out. Like, if you haven't worked out in like 7 or 8 months, you're not about to pick up because it's a new year. Your body's got to adjust. It's going to hurt. Everything. Start off with something realistic. I'm going to go to the gym 3 days a week, and I'm only gonna work out 20 minutes each day that I go. Just to start. Like, you don't have to continue in that way, but at least that's an obtainable goal where you feel like you've accomplished something because you maintained your first week like that. If you wanna extend the next week, then go ahead and do that. Don't jump from 20 minutes to an hour the next week and 4 days, because that's not realistic either. Take your time. Anything worth doing is gonna take time, even with resolutions or life changes. Which brings me to my last and final point of why New Year's resolutions don't work. And a good friend of mine said this, and it resonated with me, and I wanna share it with you. New Year's resolutions are a way for people to procrastinate and feel good about it. If your mindset isn't, I want to change something and I'm going to start today, then your chances are you really don't want to change it. You're just prolonging the process and you're lying to yourself saying that you're going to start on this day, you're going to start on this day. But real achievers know that when it's time to start something, you just started. When you're looking for a new opportunity, you just started. When you're looking to change something in your life, you just change it. You do not have to wait until the next week or the next year or the next whatever. Today is the perfect day to start. Tomorrow is the perfect day to start. But don't give yourself a whole nother week, a whole nother year to be a brand new person. Be a brand new person today if that's what you truly want. It's time that we stop convincing ourselves that it's a new year, new me. I'm going into 2019 with all these great, new, inventive things. When the truth of the matter is, if you want things to be great, if you want things to change, just make it happen. The new year has nothing to do with that. The more time we spend wasted on the new year, new me thing, the more time we're gonna waste not changing things we want to change, not achieving goals we want to achieve, and just sitting back and procrastinating and feeling good about ourselves. So I want to end this off with this. If you're going to make a resolution, because some people do, some people need the fresh start, that's fine. Open your mind to what you're actually trying to achieve. That's going to require you to do some research on yourself. Break down exactly what you feel like needs to change. If you have a bunch of friends around you that you feel like aren't serving a purpose in your life, ask yourself, why are you their friend? What attracted you to them in the first place? And then check that thing about yourself. Before you go ahead and say, I'm cutting people off, you need to know why you're cutting people off, or why you were friends with them in the first place, because there's something about you that wanted those people in your life. And maybe that thing has to change before you start cutting people off. If you want to lose weight, then figure out what your biggest issue is with your weight. Do you eat too much? Do you not exercise at all? Do you just eat the wrong things when you do eat? Figure out what needs to change about your diet, about your life, before you just jump into a weight loss challenge. You want to make a change, but do the research for the change. So then that way you're not starting another year in 2020 making the exact same promises and nothing has changed. That is all I want to say about New Year's resolutions. As you can tell, I am not a fan. And this is coming from someone who actually started out when I moved out here to Vegas with New Year's resolutions of I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then when I saw nothing happening, I realized, no, if I want to make change, I have to be changed from day one. So be changed from day one. And again, smash that like button. I want to see if I can get 100 likes on this video. I am shooting for a bigger, better channel. I'm shooting for a bigger, better company. So smash the like button. Come back, subscribe to my channel, leave me comments. Let's do it all. Bye.